Hi, in this tutorial we're going to see how to expose a simple Java program as a web service and test the same using JDeveloper Technology Preview 4.11g. So here I have a simple application for that. Just close all these. Yeah, so this is a simple Java file called calculator which has 4 methods: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So to expose it as a web service, a Java web service, all I'm going to do is on the projects panel I'm going to right click on the file and say create web service. Just get this wizard and you need to select one of the standards that you need to follow. So I select go with the Java EE 1.5 with support for JAX, the web service annotations. So just go next. Want to change the web service name? Yes. Goes say calculator web service. Say next, and then want to expose all the methods. I want to expose all of them. Yes. Next, next, next. And say finish. So finish. Now it generates your WSDL and the mapping files. So your WSDL and everything is ready, and now we can go ahead and test it. To test, all you need to do is right click on the Java file and say test web service. So once you do that, as you can see, I have a integrated OC4J server running. It starts a new thread for the application, and the HTTP analyzer pops up using which you can test your web service. So what I do is I just clicked on this link and I get all these filled up automatically in the HTTP analyzer. So as you can see, the URL, the WSDL location, the service name, the port, the method, whether it's post, port, delete, or connect, and then operations or these methods which have been exposed as web service within the class. So just show you simple addition. So selected add. These are the two arguments, say 3 and 4, and I say send request. Now in the response, if you just scroll down and see the parameter 7. So you can either test this using the HTTP analyzer. If you want to test it using your browser, you can just copy this link, copy it, and open the browser, new tab, say enter. You get a client to test the web service. So here you can pass the values. I can say 1 plus 2, subtraction. Okay, I'll change it to multiplication. So it's 3 into 4 is equal to 12. You can either show it in the raw XML or a formatted XML, which is pretty neat. So this is how we test it, and I would always prefer the HTTP analyzer because most of the time I deploy to a standalone server, so I can't use HTTP analyzer to test that. So I can obviously use it, but most of the time it's pretty easy to test it using the browser. So this is how you test it. And one more thing which I like to show is, so you can see here instead of noted, you don't get the same margin names. Instead of I was actually passing it as a comma b, but it appears as argument as 0 and 1 because the annotations are not set properly. So what I'm going to do now is try to change it. Say at web param, I will say name is equal to x. So from now on, a would be called as x, and web param name is equal to y. So it is y. Just forgot the double quotes over here. Sorry about that. So just for the addition method which we have, it's going to be, so the input parameter a would be called as x and b would be called as y. Oh, why it's showing me an error? Just check that. Oh, sorry about that, I missed the int. Yeah, so now it's fine. So what I do is I'll just test it again. I'll stop the current instance, right click, and I will say test web service. So once again it starts the instance. There you go. So just copy it, the URL, put it in a browser. So for subtraction, as you can see, it's still argument 0 and 1. When you change it to addition, it's to x and y. This is how you change annotation. So you can change the port name, you can change the method name, or change the parameters name and whatever you want. So this is how you create a simple Java based web service. This is how most of the web services like credit card limit check web services are implemented. So hope you understood how to create one. Thank you.